All right, so let's dive into wedding accessories.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, it's exciting and maybe a little overwhelming for some people.
Yeah.
But we're going to focus on sleeves and veils today.
Okay.
So you found the perfect dress.
Right.
Now you need to complete the look,
Yes.
create that, unforgettable bridal vision.
Mm-hmm.
We have some expert insights to help us today from Darianna Bridal and Tuxedo.
Wonderful.
Let's go.
And the key here is to remember that, well, you see those gorgeous inspiration photos everywhere,
Oh, yeah.
Pinterest magazines.
Of course.
The perfect accessory is the one that complements
Right.
your dress and your wedding's overall vibe.
Okay, so before we start browsing, endless racks of veils and sleeves,
Yeah.
what are the big things we should consider?
Well, the three things that I always like to think about first are weather, style, and comfort.
Okay, let's start with weather then.
Okay.
So it's more than just rain or shine, right?
Right. It's wind temperature, indoor versus outdoor ceremony. You might have this delicate flowing veil that looks dreamy in a ballroom,
Yeah.
but a gust of wind outside could turn that into a chaotic mess.
Makes sense. You don't want to be battling your veil the whole time.
Exactly.
And I guess same goes for sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
Winter wedding different from summer wedding.
Absolutely.
Oh.
You want to be comfortable and confident, not shivering or sweating through your sleeves.
Right, exactly.
Now, style is where it gets really fun.
Okay.
Your accessories should tell a story
Mm-hmm.
and create a cohesive look with your dress and wedding theme.
So I'm picturing matching lace appliques on the veil and the dress.
Yes.
So it's like a little echo of the same detail.
Exactly. It's all about attention to detail and creating a harmonious visual story.
Okay.
And don't forget, comfort.
Oh, right.
I know it might sound obvious, but you'll be wearing these accessories for hours.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't want anything digging, pinching, constantly needing adjustments.
Yeah, you don't want to be thinking about that when you're having your first dance.
Yes.
Okay, comfort is queen. I'm convinced.
Yes.
Now let's talk sleeves.
Okay.
I've always wondered, do sleeves enhance the dress or do they hide the beauty of it?
That's a great question, and honestly, it depends.
On the sleeves?
Yeah, on the dress and the sleeves.
Okay.
Think of it like the dress is the masterpiece,
Hmm.
and the sleeves are the frame.
Okay.
Sometimes a simple, elegant frame enhances the artwork.
Yeah.
Sometimes a more ornate frame distracts from it.
So how do we find that perfect balance?
Well, the source mentions a flow chart.
A flowchart.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
choosing sleeve styles.
Oh gosh, is it really that complicated?
It sounds more intimidating than it is.
Okay.
It helps you narrow down your options based on what you want your sleeves to do.
Okay.
Length, fit features you want to highlight or downplay.
Okay, so it's good to have a roadmap, even in the world of bridal fashion.
Exactly.
All right, speaking of roadmaps, let's move on to veils.
Okay.
There's something so timeless and romantic about a veil.
Uh-huh.
But do they ever feel like just a hairpiece?
Oh, they're definitely more than just a hairpiece. Historically, they've been associated with modesty, purity, even mystery.
Oh, wow.
Think of those ancient Roman brides
Yeah.
with their flame-colored veils
Oh.
to ward off evil spirits.
I did not know that.
But beyond tradition, veils can add drama, frame the face, and create breathtaking visual effects in photos.
That's true.
Especially in venues with grand architecture.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what about the dramatic veil lengths?
Yes.
Like I'm picturing a bride gliding down the aisle with a veil that stretches forever.
Well, there are definitely options if you want to make a grand entrance.
Right.
The cathedral length is the most dramatic,
Yeah.
often extending beyond the train of the dress.
Ah.
But there are shorter options too,
Right.
like the shoulder-length veil,
Mhm.
which adds a touch of delicate romance, or the ever-popular fingertip veil,
Okay.
offers a bit more coverage and movement without being overwhelming.
So many choices. It seems like the veil length can really set the tone for the whole look.
Right.
But what about brides who aren't feeling the veil at all?
Yeah,
Are there alternatives to add that bridal flair?
absolutely. It's your wedding, so you should express yourself.
Right.
Jeweled belts, statement hair accessories,
Oh.
even a stunning pair of shoes can all make a unique statement.
It's reassuring. It's all about finding those pieces that make you feel confident and beautiful.
Exactly. And that's really it, you know?
I love that art analogy.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to sleeves for a minute.
Okay.
What are some things we should be thinking about that maybe aren't so obvious?
Well, fabric choice is crucial.
Okay.
The same sleeve style can look completely different depending on the fabric.
That's true.
Think about the overall vibe.
Yeah.
Delicate chantilly lace evokes romance.
Right.
Sleek silk adds a touch of modern elegance.
Uh-huh.
Don't be afraid to mix textures.
Oh, yeah?
Like satin gown with lace sleeves or vice versa can create a stunning contrast.
I see what you mean. It's like each choice you make kind of builds on the next. You're
Exactly.
not just picking sleeves you like in isolation.
Right.
It's how they work with the dress and the venue and everything.
Absolutely. And remember, sleeves can do more than just cover your arms.
Okay.
They can create different silhouettes and highlight or downplay certain features.
Oh, interesting.
Like if you love the look of an off-the-shoulder gown but want a bit more coverage.
Yeah.
Cap sleeves can provide that balance.
So they become part of the design of the dress, not just an add-on.
Precisely.
Okay.
And speaking of design, let's talk about how to actually SHOP for these accessories.
Okay.
Our source from Darianna Bridal and Tuxedo has this great tip.
Yeah.
Try everything on with the dress.
Oh, that makes sense.
Not after you've already said yes to the gown.
Yeah, but I bet a lot of people don't think to do that.
Yeah, I think it's an easy mistake.
So why is it so important?
Because accessories can look completely different once you pair them with the dress. A veil that looks stunning on its own might clash with the neckline, or a hair accessory that seems perfect in the store might get lost in the dress's details.
Right, you need to see the full picture.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that brings us back to comfort.
Oh, yeah.
Remember those shoes you'll be wearing for hours on end?
Yes, nobody wants blisters on their wedding day.
The biggest mistake is prioritizing looks over comfort.
Of course.
Those sky-high stilettos might seem glamorous, but after a few hours of dancing, they'll feel like torture devices.
That's true.
Consider a wedge heel or a block heel for more stability
All right.
and make sure they fit properly.
Yes, good point.
Okay.
Okay, so comfortable shoes, check.
Check.
What about belts?
Oh, belts.
Do they just add sparkle, or can they actually change the look of the dress?
Oh, they can be transformative.
Really?
They can cinch the waist, create different silhouettes,
Okay.
add a touch of sparkle or sophistication.
I never thought about it that way.
Think about how a belt can emphasize an empire waistline or accentuate the flow of an A-line skirt.
Wow, it's like they become part of the architecture of the dress.
Exactly. And don't forget the sentimental value a belt can add.
Oh, right.
Imagine incorporating a vintage brooch from your grandmother or a piece of lace from your mother's wedding dress.
Oh, that's so special.
It's a beautiful way to weave in family history
Yeah.
and create something truly unique.
Okay, so belts can be very powerful.
Yes.
Now let's move on to hair accessories.
Okay.
I'm picturing everything from tiaras to combs to those flower crowns.
Yes.
Where do we even begin?
Start by considering your hairstyle
Okay.
and the overall vibe of your wedding.
Right.
A simple, elegant updo might call for a delicate comb, or a
Yeah.
few strategically placed hairpins with pearl or crystal accents.
Yeah.
If you're going for a more bohemian look, a flower crown or a headband with floral details can add a touch of whimsy.
I love those.
Yeah.
They photograph so well.
They do.
But how do we make sure our hair accessories don't get lost, especially if we're wearing a veil?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
It's all about balance and placement.
Okay.
If you're wearing a veil, choose hair accessories that complement the veil without competing with it.
Makes sense.
And consider the size and scale.
Wow.
You don't want anything too bulky or overpowering.
Right. So it's like finding those little accents
Yes.
that enhance the overall look without stealing the show.
Precisely. And remember, don't be afraid to try on different combinations.
Okay.
You might be surprised by what you discover.
I love that advice. Be open to surprises.
Yes.
It's like a treasure hunt.
It is.
Yeah, it really is like a treasure hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've covered sleeves, veils, belts, shoes, hair accessories.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Is there anything else we need to consider for like the perfect bridal look?
Well, we can't forget about jewelry.
Oh, right, jewelry.
Yeah, your engagement ring is probably the star of the show.
Right.
But don't underestimate a well-chosen necklace, earrings, bracelet.
Yeah, they can really complete the look.
Exact. Think about the neckline of your dress. A strapless gown might call for a statement necklace,
Right.
while a high-necked dress might be better suited to some beautiful earrings.
I see.
And don't be afraid to mix metals
Uh-huh.
or incorporate family heirlooms.
Yeah, a vintage brooch or a pearl necklace from your grandmother.
Exactly. A touch of history and personal significance.
Love it.
Yeah.
But what about brides who want to go beyond like the traditional accessories?
Yeah, those who want to make a statement.
Yeah.
Well, for them, the options are endless.
Okay.
Think bold colors, unexpected textures,
Mm-hmm.
unique pieces that reflect their individual style.
So it's really about individuality.
It is.
Yeah, and creating a look that feels authentic to you.
Absolutely.
Oh.
And remember, bridal accessories aren't just about what you wear.
Oh, what else?
A stunning clutch, Or a delicate shawl.
Oh, right, for warmth?
Yeah, or a little more coverage during the ceremony.
And a clutch is great for all those essentials.
Exactly, lipstick for touch-ups.
Yes.
Don't forget the most important accessory of all.
Your confidence.
That's true. Confidence is key,
It is.
especially on your wedding day.
Absolutely.
Embrace your beauty and let your inner radiance shine through.
Love that. And that's what makes choosing bridal accessories so exciting.
Yeah.
It's not just about following trends or checking off boxes.
Yeah.
It's about finding those pieces that make you feel like the most beautiful and confident version of yourself.
Yeah.
It's about celebrating your love story and creating a look that reflects the joy and excitement of this moment.
So well said. As we wrap up our deep dive into bridal accessories,
Yes.
what's the one piece of advice you would give our listeners?
Don't be afraid to experiment and have fun with it.
Oh, I like that.
Try on different styles, mix and match textures. Don't be afraid to break with tradition.
Yeah.
The perfect bridal look is one that makes you feel confident, beautiful, and ready to say, I do.
Such great advice. So to all the brides-to-be out there, remember, embrace your individuality, trust your instincts, and have fun creating a look that's uniquely you. And be sure to send us pictures. We can't wait to see your stunning bridal style. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into bridal accessories.